Hey guys, what's going on? Tennessee.Frank here. Gonna bring you a quick video on some more of the Opinel knives. If you watch my video on practical knives, then you saw this guy here that I set up. Put a little cut so I can get to the nail nick better. Went ahead and blued the blade. You know, this is kind of a nice little carry knife. If I need something really sharp, I'll carry it. It's the number 9. But I went ahead and I ordered 2 more. I picked up a number 6 and a number 12. They do make smaller knives, but the 6 is the first one they get that has the twist lock. Everything else doesn't have the lock, and I really think you need a lock on a knife this sharp so the blade won't accidentally close. And they do make a 13, but it's a little bit harder to find. I got kind of a wide range of sizes here. Of course, like I said in the last video, the number 8 is going to be the easiest probably to find. But I find the number 9 to be a little better for me, a little closer to my sweet spot for a carry knife. But we'll go ahead and take a look at these. Of course, these are all going to have the carbon steel. And as you see, if we can get this to focus, this is the number 6. Blade length wise, we'll pull out our 6-inch scale. We'll measure this blade, put it right up against here, and you can see it's just shy of 3 inches. So most jurisdictions, this knife is going to be legal. It does have the twist lock, so you can lock it in place. Then you turn it, unlock the blade, turn it back, and you can snug that up. This is on a taper, so you can tighten it in so the blade won't move. And you know, you can see you can almost get all 4 fingers on it. It's a small knife. I mean, it would slip in a pocket, be fairly unobtrusive. But yeah, this is a handy little knife for anyone who needs something that's just razor sharp, but they don't want anything that's, you know, really gonna have a lot of weight or weigh them down much or be very large. So you got your number 6, which is not a bad way to go. Then we move into what I think is my sweet spot, and that's going to be the number 9. You see, these are all made in France, and I know we kind of tend to hack on France about stuff, but they do make a decent little cheap knife, and these Opinels are pretty sweet. Again, we can bring our 6-inch scale in, and you can see this is running right around 4.5 inches, somewhere in there. Well, no, 3.5, excuse me, 3.5 inches, which on an EDC knife, somewhere between 3 and 4 is where I like to be. So at 3.5, and you get a lot better grip on this guy. You know, you have a lot better purchase. And again, carbon steel. This carbon steel they use, I'm not sure which steel it is. It takes a razor edge, especially the way they flat grind the blade. I mean, it's just awesome. But this is a good little knife here. Price point on the 6 was 14 bucks right now on Amazon. Not sure what the 9s are going for, probably a little bit more. And then we get to the big dog. And I see you get a real good grip on this. Plenty of meat. Again, you got the twist lock. And like I said, this is the number 12. This is one of their largest ones. Like I said, they'd make a 13. Didn't see the 13 online. The 12 is the biggest I saw. We bring this 6-inch scale up here. Now you can see we're probably 4 3/4 inches. So this is a very, very large blade. Again, razor sharp. Where I would use something like this is around camp, preparing food. Perfect size blade for cutting up food. I mean, if you need to chop vegetables, need to, you know, cut up some meat, that's a good sized knife. I mean, it's a portable butcher knife. You know, you fold it up, and you have a nice portable butcher knife that's going to be razor sharp. And of course, one thing I didn't mention last time, these are birch handles. So you do not want to get these knives wet. You get them wet, and what happens is down in here where the blade goes, this wood swells and it makes this blade real hard to open and close. So you don't want to get these things wet if you can help it. But again, twist lock, so you can adjust it so it's locked good. But that's the number 12. And that's the one I'd use if I go camping. You know, I'd throw that in the rucksack or your day pack or whatever for camping, for doing chores around camp. But overall, Opinel has a wide choice of sizes. You can see anywhere from this little 6 to my preferred number 9 up to this big number 12. And with the carbon steel, these things take a razor edge and they hold it fairly well. I mean, these are decent knives for the money. This was 25 bucks. And I don't know where you're going to get this size knife with a good quality carbon steel blade anywhere else for 25 bucks. I mean, this is something you can, you know, use if you lose it or if it breaks, which I've never really heard of one breaking. But if it does, you're only out 25 bucks. It's not like you're out a lot. Give them a chance. I mean, check them out. I know they're not the high tech. They're not like the, you know, high speed, low drag a lot of us like. But for my money, me personally, I like these guys. They serve a purpose. You know, they got a function that they perform, and they do it very, very well. If you want a really sharp knife at an inexpensive price, check out Opinel. 2 thumbs up. I mean, I highly recommend these guys. So, like I always say, either we stand up for our rights, or we can sit by and watch them go away. Y'all have an awesome rest of the day. We'll talk to you later. Tennessee Frank out of here.